Okay, I'm now going to show you how to set the laser cutter up to cut out your pieces. So the first thing we're going to do is over on the right here, we're going to grab some plywood from over here, come on over to our laser cutter, and we're going to start our laser cutter up. So this one over here on the wall, this is going to turn this one on to get the fan going. Down here, we've got the industrial chiller, we're going to turn that one on. That's going to beep and let us know that we're all good. And then on the side of the laser cutter, we've got a key down here. This one here, we're going to turn this one on here. And then our screen will come on. And the laser head will start flashing and moving. So I can carefully open this door up. And now I can come on over, grab my piece of plywood and put it in the laser cutter. It's important when you're putting timber in the laser cutter to make sure that it's square, otherwise you're going to end up with half-cut pieces. So I often use this line here on the bottom of the plywood and try and get it as parallel as possible with this line here. Use a ruler if you're not quite sure. Get that one set up, and now over here on the control panel, we're going to use this D-pad here to get the laser pointer on the red dot in the top left-hand corner. You're going to see me do that now. So I'm going to bring about 5mm in from each corner as such. Got that set up, and the final thing I'm going to do is hit this origin button. Hit it twice if you want. When it beeps, you know that is now the top left-hand corner origin cutting on that piece of plywood. So it's going to start in the top left-hand corner. So that's all good. So carefully without slamming, close the lid down, and the machine is now ready to go. So we now want to, I'm just going to run around, grab my USB drive. I'm going to come on rounds and set up on the laser computer. So we're going to pop our USB in, down here. Jump on the laser computer, wiggle the mouse. Click on admin to get in. You can see here's one I've been cutting for another student. So I'm going to close this one down. No, I'm not going to save that. And then I'm going to open LaserMate up off the desktop. Then I'll bring up this screen. We're going to go File, Open. File, Import. Go to my Toshiba, and you can see here that I've got my Mitch Sheet 1 there from before. I'm going to hit Open on that one there, and it's going to bring all those pieces up ready to go. This green box in the top left-hand corner, that's going to be the same starting point as the red dot when we set the origin on the laser cutter. The only thing I need to check is up here. I've got a speed of 8 and a power of 80. And now that should be ready to go. Now if I hit start over here, it's going to send it across the laser. Probably hear a beep. And then if we come in over here, it started cutting. Now it's very important when you leave the laser cutter cutting that you do not leave it unattended, because you want to keep an eye on it. And if something was to go wrong for any time, you've got an emergency stop button down here which you can always hit, and if something was to catch on fire, you have your fire blanket here which you would throw over and extinguish the fire on the laser cutter, and then also just out the door of the room we have our fire extinguisher. So stay here and keep an eye on the laser as it makes all the cuts. And then once it's finished, you can open the door up and take out your parts. Thank you.